I think, dude, I think I might have it.
Have what?
Have myself another.
I can't remember anything. He's like a gnat.
No, he just didn't want to.
I know.
He hates it. He hates it.
Talking about me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're talking about you.
I don't want you to get in your head. That's why I hold the
get
flips
in my
back.
head.
Oh,
Me get in my head.
Oh, nice.
Come on.
It's like he knows Polizzi.
Can't get in your head if you're always in your head.
TG 42.
Didn't make sense.
These guys 42.
These guys.
Hey, Columbus, Ohio, August 2nd. Coming up. Going to be at Funny Bone there in Columbus, Ohio. Then August 17th, we're going to Summit City Comedy Club in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Summit
a few days
City.
later, August 22nd, Liberty Township, just outside of Cincinnati.
The Nasty Natty.
Yeah. And then you take a little bit of a break. But those are the 3 ones coming up here in August. Tickets are on sale on my website, officialjoeymulinaro.com. Also in my bio, of course, the description of the shows. You know where to find them. Come get them. They're like $20, 20 to 25. So, you know, it's not breaking a hole in the wallet, burning a hole in the wallet.
But it'll kiss you there.
That's right. Exactly. Yep.
So we got emails today, dude. We got a lot of emails.
I know. Should we probably start off with that? Because we got so many. We got a really good amount.
What do you?
They kept pouring in.
Well, you said it's gonna be the longest week of your life or something. Let's talk about that.
Oh well, I just feel like not for us because we do stupid shit, but for like people who listen to this, I feel like for them, it's gonna be so long because last week was a holiday week.
What a shit show. Right?
So Monday, a lot of people were off. Tuesday, everybody was off. Wednesday, some people were like, well, I saved that. I'm going to take that off, And then it's like Wednesday, even if you were back to work, it felt like a Monday.
What was going on Wednesday? I was like, are we doing? I stepped outside at like 9 o'clock and I was like, are we open?
So weird. Felt like Monday. It felt like Monday until Friday of last week.
It felt like the period of time between Christmas and New Year's where you're like, So
you was just all fucked. So now this week, you're going clean slate. Monday is a Monday, Tuesday is a Tuesday. You got the full week, and you got no major sports. This is ESPY's week. This is moratorium week for sports.
This is my favorite week on like sports channels because all they do is they talk about like, so what's your favorite movie?
They got to get top 5 baseball movies, and you can't say The Sandlot.
Dude, radio guys talking about anything but sports is like the craziest shit to me. He wants all the smoke. I'm like, all right. Can't listen to that anymore.
Yeah, so...
Somebody's a nerd.
No sports, because sports are my life. So, yeah, tough week for those fellas. But it is weird.
You got us.
Because, you got the All-Star break, like Major League Baseball's All-Star game.
Who knew? Who knew that was happening?
Home Run Derby last night.
That was last night?
Well, when people hear this, it'll be last night because it's on Monday night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you watching?
My pal Justin Steele is a starter for the National League, though.
What are they? I haven't watched.
Right?
Justin Steele.
Yeah.
Who's he play for?
The Cubs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go crazy there, but what are they doing now in the Home Run Derby? Because the last time I watched was literally when Sammy Sosa was in it.
No, we watched that random year like 6 years ago. Remember at 6:09? We had it on while we were bullshitting over some video or something, and then afterwards we got hyped because it was they played the celebrity softball game after that.
Bring the fence in 84,000 yards. That's so weird. It's like right after
outside the infield.
Yeah,
and then the announcer just losing his shit. That was the best.
That was weird. But what are they knocking out of the wasn't like in the heyday of like Home Run Derby, wasn't it like 30 home runs?
Oh, steroid era? Yeah, Sammy Sosa would literally hit it like 538 feet.
Who doesn't want that?
Exactly.
Right? Wasn't he like 32 home runs or something?
I always said, well, this would be a problem because there'd be fans in the outfield and everything. But like I always said, screw the little kids who are out there like, chasing the fly balls and everything, the outs that don't hit them out. Just give these dudes aluminum bats.
Oh.
Give these big leaguers aluminum bats and just see who can hit it 600 feet.
One of those big red plastic ones.
Dude, the big barrel just absolutely going ham.
Have any of those kids ever been drilled by a baseball?
I have been waiting my entire life for that.
Hit the damn kid! That's the only reason people are watching the Home Run Derby. Hit the fucking kid already!
I'm like, this is impossible. I mean, the odds are, this is seriously astronomically impossible that not one of them has just been absolutely plunked.
That's hey, yeah. Let's just what'll add to this? What'll add to the home run derby? Just sprinkle 30 10-year-olds in the outfield. Yeah, and have guys on steroids hit balls near them. What the fuck? No supervision either. Have you ever seen an adult out there?
No. There's like one coach for an entire district of little league kids that are all running around out there.
Impales a 9-year-old named Tommy. Whoops.
That's Major League Baseball's plan to get a little bit more relevant.
We need to save the sport.
It ain't for the kids. It's fuck the kids. Hit them with the bat. An aluminum bat.
Yo, if that happens this year, though.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. But, yeah, so you got that happening. But then you got ESPYs week, weird week. That's like the only thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's just so like,
wow.
Whatever. Everybody, it's like, if you're not on vacation this week, you're fucking up.
Vacation.
But
where are we going? Margaritaville? Yes, guy. Yeah,
that would be good. So that's what I feel for everybody. I do. I feel for everybody. But that's why you got these guys.
You've got mail.
That's why you got these guys, and we're here for you. We have been, and you should subscribe to our YouTube channel. These guys on YouTube, and watch us and hang out with us and throw us on your computer screen at work and have your boss walk by and be like, wait a second, is that guy that's balding? And you'd be like, yeah, and it'll be fun.
Is that guy that's balding even though he's balding? And the other guys, are they both? Wait, that guy, yeah. Is that the guy that had a hair transplant but he's still balding? Wait, he's had two hair.
My wife sent it to me and said I should do it, but apparently it didn't work for him.
Can't wait to get my third.
All right. Yeah, you guys really are feeling it on the holiday week. It's mail time.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
Team these guys at gmail.com and diving into these because there was quite a few of them. So I want to make sure we get to them here at the start. This is from Jack. He says, sup, guys. Big Steelers and F-Boy Island fan.
Whoa.
Nice. Watch y'all since early 2020. Listen to these guys since episode 1. Not on Stitcher. Sorry. Love you guys. Question.
Delete it.
Trying to plan a honeymoon, and I'm curious what your dream destination trip honeymoon ideas are, or just any funny vacation stories y'all may have. Thanks for the help. Oh, Joey, I bet those Cincinnati firemen didn't expect to see Schmitty in there. Wildest dreams. Oh, God. Put an apple in my mouth and spank me sideways, Jack. Hell yeah. What an email. Starting us off
top to bottom,
very, very
strong.
Great. Planning a honeymoon. All right. Curious dream destination trip honeymoon. Okay. Well, I have been on my honeymoon, and I got to say, for me, it really was a dream trip because we started it off by going to Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna kill you, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro.
We got married in September.
And then we went to Chicago.
And we camped out in center field on the foamy grass of Wrigley Field. No.
We took the Death Star over to...
No, dude, we take the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, my bad. That would be hard, though.
So we jumped to hyperspace. No, but we went to Pittsburgh. We got married in September. We waited until the first week of November because we went to Pittsburgh for the whole weekend because the Colts and Steelers were playing. And it just so happened to be that the Colts were playing there, right? It wasn't because we were going because the Colts were playing. Obviously, we were going to the Steelers game, and the Colts just so happened to be there. So we get into Pittsburgh on Friday night, Saturday, spend the whole day there. Sunday, go to the game. Steelers win in dramatic fashion.
Wild.
It's great. Mika Fitzpatrick, 100-yard pick six right in front of us. Poetry in motion, and the Airbnb that Rye booked for that.
I'm excited to hear this.
It was up on what is that mountain called? Mount. Hold on. When they show.
Yeah, we just got a hotel.
They show like on Sunday, anytime the Steelers are playing, they show the camera shot. They show the camera shot from up on the where the tram goes down.
The
big
bridge?
Hill.
I don't know. I only remember the bridge every time they show it.
All right, I'm just gonna look it up. But
so it was in the mountains.
It was right across the river. Mount. Yeah.
What's it called?
The Mount Washington Incline. So Mount Washington Incline. That cart that's going down, and they'll show it, and it's across the river. So it was on Mount Washington, and she booked it on that side of Mount Washington. So literally from our kitchen in our living area on the Airbnb, you looked out the window, you could see Heinz Field.
Jesus, what'd you do?
It was incredible. We had morning coffee out there and just overlooked the entire city. You would look right down into Heinz
I
Field.
would have done so many things up there with that view.
So it was...
Did you jerk off?
It was insane.
Did you at least have a cigarette or something? Yeah, no shit. Finally, she's asleep.
So we did that for the whole weekend.
Candy cigarette.
We did that for the whole weekend. It was awesome. Perfect, like November crisp weather. Sun out, but like cold. So it was great. Oh, dude. Hoodie the entire time, right?
Hoodie weather. Hoodie honeymoon?
Yeah. So then we did that. Then we came back to Indy after the game, woke up the next morning, flew to Disney World.
God dang.
That was awesome.
Okay, I do remember when you were in Disney World for that.
That was ours. So it was like, well, I'll tell you, Jack, is what worked out for us is that we got a little bit of both of us, right? Like, obviously for me, the Steelers in Pittsburgh was huge. But my wife is a huge Disney gal. Mm-hmm. She loves Disney. And so she wanted to go to Disney for the honeymoon. So it was like a best of both worlds. We each got some of our own. And then, like we were talking about last week, like I was enjoying Disney. She was enjoying Pittsburgh. Bada
You guys
boom.
made it happen.
Yeah, it was great.
Would you ever do like an out of country destination, Italy or something?
Yeah, I mean, we just had no money at the time, so we really had to scrap it together to make that happen.
I'm down for some easy shit.
Yeah.
My honeymoon, fucking let's just go to the mall. Yeah. Me, you, Dave and Buster's. Olive Garden after.
Edinburgh Outlet for the whole day.
Literally just anything like that.
Yeah, I mean,
We might even do it like 5 years after we're married too. Like,
for
you want to do
sure.
the honeymoon this weekend? No, you can't. All right, we'll just wait.
I really enjoyed doing that, not going immediately after because it's all such a whirlwind of craziness.
I like a low key.
We took our time, like we had a month and a half off to be able to like just get back into life, and then it was like, oh, we got our honeymoon.
God, that's
and we like been married for a month and a half. It's like if you do it all like boom, 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 leave the reception, getting right into the limo to go to the airport, then go. It's like you're not even breathing.
Did we lock the house?
You're still drunk. What's happening? Who's taking all your gifts back?
Too cool. Yeah, I always think about that. What happens
Your
to
goddamn
all the
dogs?
shit?
Like,
did you guys even think about the pets?
Insane. Because that's how it was, like always back in the day, and
the
with
grass
and movies, right? Everybody just like if they're leaving, see ya, just married, going right to the airplane to leave.
They don't even go to the reception. They walk out of the church to fucking the Bahamas.
Right.
I would want to go to Italy, maybe though.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It would be cool.
On some, I've never done this shit before.
Yeah,
and I'd probably stay there for like 7 hours, eat 3 grapes, and leave.
Any funny Polizzi vacation stories?
What's the worst vacation I've ever been on?
I've told my Cedar Point vacay story on this pod
that's a
before.
bad one. I had a bad spring break.
Where you lost all your shit in the first day.
First day, bye money.
That's a nightmare.
Thank God we didn't fly because I wouldn't have been able to get on the plane. That's always a panic. Like when you can't find your ID on a trip. What are you supposed to do? Go to the license branch and wherever the hell you are?
No.
You just what?
I don't really know. I mean, I guess actually for that, but
they should just have a license branch at the airport.
Yeah. Just print those bitches off. Yep. Here you go.
All right. Like your school ID.
I'm actually 6'1".
I made my dude. I finally put my shit. I was finally honest on my ID like 2 IDs ago.
Nice.
In high school,
Feel
though.
good.
Boy.
Yeah.
It was like I was giving my numbers to like a Big Ten school. Yeah, I'm 6'3", 215. They're like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your bald spot right now. You're not taller than me.
All right. Tommy's back with another group debate. Remember Tommy last week with the B-Dubs gift card situation.
That was wild. I thought about that like 4 times after the podcast. I was in the shower and like, Roland was right.
Rolling with Roland. We were talking about sports one day, and I mentioned how a certain season a team played was my favorite. My buddy essentially said, quote, you can't have a favorite season of a team because every season should be your favorite. And as a fan, you support the team year in and year out. My argument was you can support the team through the good and bad and also have a favorite season. I'd never heard an argument like this, and he was adamant as a fan you shouldn't have a favorite season for your team. It's easily the most heated my buddies of 7+ years have gotten. Curious where you guys stand and want to hear you roast us again. Thanks, Tommy, Nick, and Roland. I totally agree with you, Tommy. I think that's insane to say that like one particular season that is just like you go on a magical run can't stand out as like, man, that was really memorable and that was fucking awesome. Like that's ridiculous to sit there and be like, nope, clean slate. Like, what are you, the coach?
I don't know, man. I think I'm the other way.
How? Why? That's just because you don't give a shit about it. And you've never had like a feeling of a team going on a run like that.
No, but it's just like, yeah, but you remember 08? You know, when you say like, yeah, the Steelers, but you remember 08? That was the year. Isn't that what they're talking about? Like that's the season that you like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that like, yes, I root for the Cubs every game and I am a fan of them every year, but like 2015, 2016 was way more memorable and magical than the past 3 years have been.
Yeah. So what's the...
So so Tommy is saying that like, yeah, you have like, oh man, 2015 was awesome. Like I'll never forget that year.
Yeah.
And his buddy is saying that it's like, no, you shouldn't have those. Like every year should be your favorite year and you should wipe a clean slate because it's your favorite team. So every year should be your favorite year.
I don't agree with the second part.
Yeah, same. Okay, yeah,
that's
good. We're
crazy,
on the same page.
dude.
Exactly. It's nuts.
No, I forget what happened last year.
I forget the best year of my life ever happened.
Who was the quarterback?
That's that's insane, bro. That's like like, what do you think you are, the fucking coach?
Hey.
No, man.
Score 0-0.
We got a clean slate here. Nobody cares about what happened last year. That's the part about being a fan. That's what you're supposed to do.
I hated that shit when coaches would do that. You'd be up like 24-0. Coach would come into the locker room. 0-0, boys. New game. I was like, bro, we're up 24. We're fucking these dudes up. Like, let's go, man. We got momentum and shit. It's not 0-0.
Yeah, come in and just be like, hey, keep fucking them up. And then you're like, yeah, totally, coach.
I love a coach like that does not care.
Yeah, 0-0. You're like, so what did nothing we did in the first half mattered? That's the worst.
Yeah, no, I'm with the seasons, man. I only remember good seasons. I don't remember the seasons that suck. I'm like, yeah, I'm deleting that from my brain.
And that's the part. That's the best part about being a fan is you're like,
no pressure.
We'll always have 2015.
Remember the good. Oh yeah. Hey, nobody can take that season away from you.
Right. Nah, yeah, we're on the same page there.
Except
Tommy.
for Nick or Tommy.
This is from Chris. Hey guys, love the content. My wife and I recently had our first child, so putting your podcast on in the background while I'm helping feed/change diapers at 3 a.m. has made the sleepless nights easier. Ooh, sorry for your wife.
Jesus
Hope
Christ.
that's happening in a different room. There seems to be a lot of food talk on the pod, so my question for you has to do with food. You can only eat at 3 food chains for the rest of your life. Who's your 3? Thanks, Chris from Omaha, Nebraska.
Damn. I mean, what tier are we talking? We talking fast? We talking fast cash? Just abbreviate everything.
He didn't say. He just said food chains.
He's probably talking about, man, I don't know, but probably Chipotle would be in there for me.
Okay.
One of 3. Mm-hmm. Damn, it's the only place I go.
I think you got to break it down like this. I think you got to break it down: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh no!
Burpy boy. Oh, whoa!
All right.
If you get
you
get 3, then it makes sense that for the rest of your life you're like, okay, well, hey, I got my breakfast spot, I got my lunch spot, and I got my dinner spot.
I think I know what I got, and it's not like that, but I want to hear yours.
All right.
Chipotle.
Okay.
We're going there. Starbucks.
Yep.
We're locking that in, and just on some freaky shit, I can live off 2. I can live for my bonus 3.
Yeah.
Playing with house money here. Going Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, a little spice in your life.
Fucking let's do it.
A
lot of Mexican in there.
Little late night snack.
Yeah.
Little craziness. Dude, the other night, Rye looks at me. It was like 9 o'clock. She was like, Frank was down. We were already in bed. She was like, I really could go for some Taco Bell.
That's insane.
I was like, wow.
What a statement.
I was like, we were watching a show that we liked. Kid was already down. I was like, never been happier. Order it up.
What day was it?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
Was it the day after 4th of July? It's kind of a crazy. That'd be a good pick.
I think it might have been. It was last week though.
Dude, that's amazing.
It was sweet.
What a moment. What'd you get?
Great. I got.
Did you go crazy?
Nah, I just went chicken cheese quesadilla, Mountain Dew, and some nachos with cheese. She went crazy.
Fire order.
She went crazy. She got like the bean dip burrito and like the 5-layer crunchy.
You gotta go
She went
crazy.
nuts, yeah.
I've gone to Taco Bell so many times, gone crazy. I've eaten 2 things,
Right,
and the rest is kind of just like, I don't know.
Okay, actually, I got the bug out of me.
Too excited.
Yeah, I got the bug out of me. All right, I'm with you. I'm gonna go. If we're doing chain, then I'm gonna go Starbucks because that's my breakfast coffee. All right,
Yeah.
knock that out. Lunch, I'm going McAllister's.
Wild. Nice pick.
You got a whole gigantic menu, a lot of options. I never get tired of McAllister's. Great soda.
What's your-
love the pickles? Love the pick 2 for lunch.
Kinda
I'm in
hate
there.
the cookies.
I'm
Kinda hate
in
the
there all
cookies.
day. I don't like those either.
What's
Thank
going
you.
on?
And then dinner, I'm going B-dubs.
Holy shit, man.
Another one where I don't get tired of the wings and the wedges, but also I do like their wraps. I know they venture around, mess around with like sandwiches and burgers.
Kinda
like
got
if
the
you can,
salad game, too.
Yeah,
I
you can
forgot
flip that out if you're like, okay, I've had 4 straight days of wings. Give me a burger. Give me a buffalo chicken sandwich or something.
The wraps at B-dubs are killer.
Wraps are great. See, you got that's big. If we're doing if you're doing forever, you got to have options. You know, you got to have a wide menu. So give me Starbucks, McAllister's, B-dubs.
I got a lot of tortillas in my top 3. But what if you want some dessert? You know, where are we going? We just going, we got to get cake pops?
I think dessert should be its own separate.
Wow.
So it's like 3 chains for your main meals, but then you get a dessert one too.
You might be able to get kind of freaky at McAllister's. I know they have something.
Oh, those got like cool pie. You know, the fall they'll have like pumpkin pie or they'll have like carrot cake.
All I need.
Carrot cake.
Yeah, I'm kind of fucked on dessert, but you got it.
But if I'm doing that, Dairy Queen because you just can't go wrong.
Just
I
every
love
other
Dairy
ice cream
Queen.
place, just
Please.
put up just wave the flag.
Please.
Wave the white flag.
From Ryan. Subject is hot.
I love this fucking guy.
Hey, fellas, been watching since day one. I look forward to the episodes each week. I got 2 questions I need your opinion on. What's the best flat soda?
Oh my God.
Then number 2, burger versus
This guy knows us.
burger versus hot dog. Call me crazy, but I'm going dogs in 7 games. Slap my ass in hell. Yours truly.
Dogs in 7. Well, what an email. Mm-hmm. Does he know us?
Hot. That was great. Hot. Dude, real quick, did you see that video of it was on the night before 4th of July. Yeah, it was last week. And I was just messing around with Frank at my sister's cookout, and he was sitting in the grass with a football. And I was like lining up, getting a 3-point stance, and I was like, Green Eddie! Green Eddie, shut up! And I would like fire off, you know, and do like.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And then he was dying laughing, dude. Absolutely cackling.
Football guy.
It's so great.
Football baby.
Best flat soda, I got it for you. And that would be Dr. Pepper.
That came to my mind. I didn't know if it was right or wrong, but it's the first thing I thought of.
Dr. Pepper has overtaken Coca-Cola as my favorite soda.
Like dry or, flat or.
Flat, out of a can, out of a 2-liter, fountain.
This is kind of the same, but I'd go with any brand of root beer. Any brand of root beer flat, I'm like.
A lot of flavors still packed
Hell
in there.
yeah. And root beer and Dr. Pepper kind of like cousins.
they're
they're kind of boys.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah.
they see each other, they're like, what's up, bro?
They're at the family reunion. Yeah. Not even the family reunion. They're just like at Thanksgiving together.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Maybe had gone out the night before on
they're
Wednesday.
both drunk.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew flat, can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do any of the like the
about
clears.
Sprite?
Nope.
Sprite flat?
Nope.
You just house some
No.
flat Sprite though.
Only if I'm like had the stomach flu. You know, you're just having flat Sprite and like
7
crackers.
Up.
Yeah, it's basically just 7-Up. Burger versus hot dog. I'm with you, dude. I'm all hot dog now.
Really?
I'll down some dogs, but like if people are like, "Yep, we're having burgers and this," I'm like, oh, God, I guess I'll choke down another one. But if you're like, you got dogs, I'll be like, yeah, I'll have 2 with dinner, and then like an hour later, I'll come back before I leave and get another one.
Dogs have way more personality. They're way more fun.
And just you can see the toppings, you know what I mean, and just like the way the presentation is with the mustard. If you get a good mustard drizzle on there, and then you add a little bit of ketchup, maybe some peppers.
I'd have to go if I was doing burgers. I'd have to take the top off, dude.
Just so still bottom
Just
bun?
face open. Bottom bun, yeah.
Okay. So you eat that with a fork and a knife?
Oh.
You Costanza in it?
Oh. It's the only way I'm going burgers if I'm going knife and fork.
But you have a hot dog with a bun, right?
Yeah, but you're not eating. Has anyone ever eaten a hot dog with a knife and fork? That's some insane shit, dude.
Especially like
next
kids.
year, Joey Chestnut.
Especially kids.
Puts down 78 of them. Oh, kid. Ugh. Kids don't
always,
even have buns, bro.
And they always have the little hot dogs chopped up and dipping it in ketchup, of course.
With macaroni.
Not even doing shit.
Lucky piece of shit.
All right, this is from Ryan. What's up, boys? Love the show every week. I want to hear about the worst events to go to with a girlfriend. Recently had to go to one, and I want to hear yours. Also, I'm a diehard Ravens fan, Joey. So Ravens fans, so Joey and I have beef, even though he does not know it. Haha, just kidding. Keep him coming. Thanks.
Hey, those gold pants, though? Gold pants 2018? 15?
I wish he would have told us which one it was, what event he went to. He said he just went to one. He didn't say what it was.
Oh, man. I had a bad time at an apple orchard.
That's supposed to be like the date spot.
Oh, I know. Dude, I took a major L at the orchard.
Okay.
Because I was like, I did the thing you're not supposed to do on girlfriend day.
You threw an apple at the tree.
Well, that was the second part of it.
Okay.
The first big no that I did was, hey, can you film this TikTok real quick?
Oh, dude.
And then I was like, oh, she was down for that. But low-key inside, she was mad. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, I'm getting away with murder today. And I just threw an apple at the fence as hard as I could. And I think I threw out my shoulder. Mm-hmm. I think I tore my rotator cuff and had a really bad, like the TikTok bombed.
Yeah.
And not a great drive. Not a great drive.
Well, there's no close
home,
apple orchard.
The drive home was like, so we getting, no? All right.
Every apple orchard's 43 minutes away. So no matter what, you're in for a ride.
Yeah, no shit. What would, how do you pick a song in the car after that?
Yeah.
Just gonna listen to my nose breath, I guess.
You just let them. Hey, here you go. You hand the aux.
Do you want to drive?
Them. Yeah.
Do you want to ride? Do you want me to get you an Uber? Do you want to fly? And just pulling out all the stunts, dude. Yeah, I had a bad apple orchard time.
I'd say an NBA game. Not great. Because look, if you're going there because you're a huge fan, then you have to be tame because you don't want to be crazy fan guy in front of a girl on a date.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to be kind of tame. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
But then also you run the risk of an NBA player spotting your girl and maybe them having a moment.
They're having moments.
Especially if the date that you're there with wears high heels to an NBA game, you're done.
Yeah. Not there for the old basketball game.
And she's not there for you either. So an NBA game's tough. I'd say a festival.
I was thinking about that too.
Because you kind of are you're stacked heavy up top, right? It's a front heavy event. You get there, you get your food, right? Your crazy fair food or whatever, and then you play a couple games or whatever. But then after that, you're kind of all right, we only here for 40 minutes.
Bro, I took an L at the fair too.
And then it's you're trying to have fun. Yeah, I feel in that moment you're always trying to overly have fun. So then you're way too fun guy, doing something stupid, and then she's kind of
This was it for me. She was like, "We should go on those swings," and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna throw up on those," because they were going wild. She wanted to go on all the the rides that were thrill.
Ooh.
And I'm kind of
I don't know.
Those bolts and nuts look a little loose. I was thinking about that. And the lines were long, and I was just like, this is not where I should be right now.
All right.
But yeah, wasn't a great time.
How about
got a good picture, but I think that saved it, but wasn't a good time.
How about just a trip that's way too soon,
Took one of those too.
Everybody has.
I didn't do bad though.
But then you're really screwed, man. I mean, just because it's if something goes wrong on the car ride there, then you're then both of you start thinking, oh shit. We got the rest of this car ride, and then we got to like get there and be there for a day and a half or 2 days.
That's when you find out if it's real or not.
And then
you really want this relationship? Fucking spend a weekend in Ohio or something. Go to Cedar Point.
That's tough, man.
Because like you got all the like you're never in the car for that long when you have a girl. Like then you take that trip and you're in the car together for like 3 hours and you're like missing turns and like you're just fucking up and like she's getting mad. Like maybe I don't know, and you're just taking punches.
Yeah, everything's ideal until that happens.
Right.
First time, oh, she does get mad. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, so she's not that different from the rest of them.
Didn't know she liked to eat that when we were at a restaurant. Okay, must be just like a vacation thing.
Didn't know she ate that way.
Holy shit, wipe your mouth. Holy. Okay, somebody likes crab. Didn't know that about you.
Hey,
love you though.
Basically what it comes down to, Ryan, is that if you're with the wrong chick, pretty much any event can be terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm starting to think, bro, everything I ever did was an L.
Have you gone on a good date before?
Yeah, there's been a handful, but they haven't been like wild events. Like I went to a Colts game, kind of took an L. Apple Orchard, L. NBA game, kind of got in a fight before it.
Yeah.
But there was like a restaurant, that kind of like restaurant date, low key, quick, did something cool like that. They were working out. But like the bigger the event, bro, the more I fail.
Yeah, the wider the spectrum is for you to fuck up.
Shit.
This is from Benjamin. The subject is just fellas. 1, I knew that I was squarely in the target demographic of your show when y'all talked about NCAA 06 for a good 5 minutes. Yep.
Can talk about it for 5 days.
I play that game to this day. You know
Really?
how chicks spend way too long decorating their college graduation caps. I just printed out the cover of 06 and glued it on.
Shut up. Send a picture.
He did.
Dog, that's so hard.
Amazing.
Me and you are friends.
That's what got you through college. That a boy. 2, I'm getting married this Saturday, July 8th. After our first 2 weeks of dating, she asked me to teach her football. She asked me to teach her football. We broke down game
Wait, did he type that?
No.
Oh, shit.
We broke down game film for 3 hours. She can identify GT counter and mesh now.
Are you serious? I don't know if I'd like that.
With 3.
Teach me covered 2, Daddy.
Oh, Tampa 2, Daddy. 3, way back when y'all did the Musty in the Morning bit, Joey mentioned that he prayed that somebody out there was riding in the car with another person who hadn't heard the podcast before. That was the exact situation with me and my fiance.
Oh,
She was
damn.
horrified.
She's cool. Oh, horrified. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's normal.
P.S. Cleveland sucks. That's from Benjamin.
That's hilarious, homie.
Great email there. Love...
Email game strong from these
all
guys'
of it.
clubhouse, bro.
Yeah, congrats on getting married. That I hope there's some NCAA 06 tie. Maybe a little me, myself, and I, De La Soul. Whoa!
That was their dance at their
Me,
reception.
myself, and I.
Just an NCAA 06 wedding theme.
Fuck
Dude,
yeah,
can we have an NCAA 06 theme party?
Please.
That'd be so fucking hard. Just one guy walks in. He's just pulsing. He's in the zone the whole time. Give him the ball.
Jeez, I don't even know if I can identify GT counter and mesh.
I can't. I don't really even know what GT counter is.
Well,
but
thanks
that
for-
did work like one of it every 3 times.
Mesh always sounds great. Something good's happening there.
Oh, the one.
Some
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
bodies are rubbing, like people are getting picked. Somebody's going to be open with mesh.
Whenever you got crossers, bro.
Yeah,
Somebody's going for 60 and getting
Nope.
pushed out of bounds.
nobody could have any clue what's going on if you were just like mesh. The receivers would be like, oh, okay, I
Yep.
genuinely have an idea of
And
what
the D coordinator on the other side of the field is sweating. Oh, fuck. They have mesh.
Well, thanks for riding with us, Benjamin, and hopefully your fiance, soon-to-be wife, now she knows what the pod is and will understand that bit. This is from Matt. Subject says, huge fan, come to Atlanta. What up, guys? Smack my ass and grease my nipples.
Oh!
Huge fan of the pod. I just discovered y'all from the Schmitty and Johnson vids. I've been binging the pod ever since. I'm driving up to Charleston, and I plan on listening to the rest of the episodes. I've almost listened to all of them. Anyways, keep up the good content. Please come to Atlanta if you ever get the chance. Best of luck. Smack my ass again, Matt.
Hell yeah, Matt.
All right.
Let's see those nippies. Grease
Atlanta.
my nips.
I would love to go to Atlanta. They just had a killer NASCAR race there on Sunday.
ATL.
It didn't end great because of rain, but Yeah, been to a few Braves games. Their new park looks sick. All the cool rappers are from there.
Right. I always have I'm always like, oh, Atlanta. But
It's like the home of Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Down. Home of Chick-fil-A and Coke.
I always drove. The only memory I have in Coke, really?
Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But every time I drive through Atlanta, there's so much traffic. But we do stop at a Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A, I think they test shit out in Atlanta. So the first time we ever stopped there was like, they had like spicy chicken sandwiches. And this was like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it was like the best moment of my life.
You were getting the fresh, before anybody else got
I was like, yo, what? Well, what? They had different shakes and shit.
Man, the spicy chicken sandwich with some ranch.
Crazy. And the best shake I think ever, number one, is cookies and cream Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. I know all we talk about is food, but like that just needs to be out there. There's no shake beating that.
I agree. From Liz, title, Johnson. I live for TG Tuesdays. More Mulinaro minutes. Mulinard. Love the burpy boys. Keep up the fire. Pods, hugs, and tisses.
Wait, that's from who?
That was nice, Liz.
Oh, dude, yes.
That was very kind. Appreciate that. We will. And like I said, Mulinard. So Mulinard.
Can we get a minute?
Minutes.
Can we get a minute out of you?
This is wild. From Chef 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗. Slap my ass. And it just says, come on, boo, give me tiss. And wait a second.
No, did he send a video?
Whoops.
Come on, give me tiss.
Did you see?
Yeah.
It's a rotisserie chicken.
Oh! we gotta put this on the video, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, that's insane. Come on, boo, give me tiss.
Wait, his signature on his email goes hard too.
Yeah,
this guy knows what's going on.
Chef 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗.
Somebody knows Adobe Audition and Premiere.
Says head chef 𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗡𝗗 shop coming soon. Tight.
Can't wait. I just took down a tiss before this. Before we got in here.
Good for you. I took down 2 granola bars.
What kind? Chewy? You Chewy gang?
Yeah, Chewy. One
Chewy
was chocolate and one was peanut butter.
That peanut butter one can get it. That should be a candy bar.
Okay, we got a long one here from Matt. Melton. What up, guys? A big time listener, had to write in. Love how the pod feels like the boys and I hang in the garage, knocking back brews and talking about everything and nothing all at once. These guys makes my morning commute. Thanks, dude. Saw Taylor Swift on the opening night here at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. She opened with Are You Ready For It? Electric Factory. What a concert. I can only compare it to when I went to the 2017 NL Wild Card game, except everyone was all in and the concession lines were a lot shorter. Swifties love Swift, but not beer as much, which made it an all-time
concession
show
lines
for me.
were long there?
Yeah. A running joke with my buddy is wearing random player jerseys on nights out.
Yeah.
I'm a big baseball guy and Red Sox fan, so I have a few. Tim Wakefield, legend knuckleballer. You remember him? Yeah. John Lackey, pissed off, mediocre, and eating chicken and drinking beer in the clubhouse. John Lackey, yeah, he was on the 2016 Cubs. Oh, yeah. He was, I called him the cocaine cowboy. Dustin Pedroia, scrappy and clutch on offense and defense, and 𝗦𝗛𝗢𝗪𝗓, the famous punch. I can never pronounce that guy's first name. They always get laughs at parties and at the bar with sports crowds. What are some football and baseball jerseys that you guys have or would rock purely because the name on the back will get a laugh or a fist bump? Slap my ass while I squeal like a pig. Matt.
Wee, 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 wee.
God, I love it. I love the pig squad. I love the sty sending in emails. Those are our fans from now on. We're just calling them the pig sty. Dude, emails from the sty. Dude, I have so much pig shit coming up on my TikTok now because all we talk about are pigs. Yeah, dude. I just watched this guy trap wild boars for like 7 days.
Nice.
That's all I watched.
I think that'd be a good workout.
No, he just like sets like a circular fence up.
Oh, he
dumps a bunch of cereal in the middle. All these like wild hogs that are like disrupting his farm, like eating his crops, like really doing some damage. Go in there, start eating the Captain Crunch. All the gates drop, and there's just like
screwed.
15 pigs trapped until the morning.
Whoops.
I'm like, yeah, I can watch this all day.
Oh, who's not chasing cereal out in the middle like that.
No
you
shit.
know? I
You
mean,
trapped
come
me in
on.
there the next day. Oh shit.
Drop 3 boxes of Captain Crunch and 2
Oops,
Cinnamon Toast
Allberries.
Crunch. Woo-hoo.
No shit, man.
Jerseys like that are fun.
All of them.
Yeah, I mean, baseball is a fun one to do for me. Like, especially, you know, like if there was like a Jim Edmonds Cubs, you know, because like he's like just known as a Cardinals player, but he did play for the Cubs for a while.
Love that.
Kenny Lofton Cubs.
Love a Brett Favre Jets.
Oh God, yeah, anything. Yeah, obviously. I mean, Brett Favre Vikings, Brett Favre Jets.
Just nothing normal. One time, this kid at a party had a Calvin Johnson Lions jersey on, but they messed it up and it said C. Johnson on the back upside down. Bought it off of him for $100. Upside down? That shit went so. That's what I'm into, dude.
Yeah, that is dope.
I'm like, I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
I almost wore this today. It's I'm so shitty I didn't because of this, but Tony Kukoc Bulls, just like the guy that's not the star player.
Yeah.
Just give me the 6 man off the bench.
Yeah, like if you were wearing an Andre Johnson jersey, it had to be an Andre Johnson Colts jersey.
So weird, but yeah.
Hakeem Nicks Colts jersey.
Oh.
You know all about that.
Hakeem Nicks. What could have been?
Randy Moss 49ers or Raiders.
Titans.
Randy Moss.
Randy Moss Titans. Can you imagine?
So weird.
I'd be scared to ask a guy wearing that. I'd be like, do you know that did you just like need a shirt for today and you like bought one real quick at like some weird outlet or like
Donovan McNabb Vikings.
Redskins? He was on the Vikings?
Yeah, for like
love
a year.
that, dude. Shaq, any team in the NBA, because he was on all of them. Shaq Raptors. You're like, wait. You could make somebody think with that, bro. Shaq Cavs, huh?
Oh God, that was brutal.
Celtics even?
Celtics. They call themselves like the big leprechaun. Played like 3 games.
I swear there's 17 more teams. Shaq Pacers.
Shaq Suns.
Was that a thing?
That was real. Yeah.
Shaq Bucks.
That was.
Dude, you got to think about it, dude. You really do. Shaq Magic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn. I thought I was going to get you. I thought you were going to be like, wait.
Magic, Lakers, Heat, Suns, Cavs, Celtics.
There's got to be one more, bro.
Maybe. All right,
Wow.
from Brady. Subject is just cheese.
Come on.
Fellas, love the show. It's the first thing I listen to every Tuesday. Been listening since day one, many months ago. I still remember Ben promoting it on Espresso leading up to the birth of the clubhouse. Oh, I was
Hell
wondering
yeah.
how the Johnson and Schmitty bits started. I always figured it was based on you guys met at your desk jobs, but I wanted to hear it from Johnson and Schmitty themselves. Appreciate the read and keep up the good vibes. It makes our day. Cook me like a tiss and spank me while I'm hot. Brady. Man, you guys keep one-upping each other with the
It's
signature
really
sign
insane.
off. The birth of Johnson and Schmitty. So we did a video probably 4 years ago now, 4 or 5 years ago. And it was based on office conversation that we had overheard and kind of ran into. So you're right in a way. We didn't ever work at like desk jobs together, but we worked at a radio station that was also like a media company or whatever. And so there was just like your typical office shit.
So we were like encountering people, like me and Joey would be at the same
Yeah.
office, like maybe for an hour,
Yeah.
like every day. And we'd cross paths with people that were just like, dude, are you kidding me right now?
Right. There was some
This is
real
really
9 to
what you're
5ers.
talking about?
Right. So we did it and they didn't even have names yet. We just did it as like, I can't remember what the title of the video. It was like Office When It Rains or something like that.
I think it was just conversations in the
Office Combos or something like that. And it was, it was the same pattern, like the same basis, way less puns. The puns came about once we created the characters, but the first one, it was just like the most excruciating coffee stop conversation that everybody has about, not doing anything over the weekend or,
weekend.
needing,
the weather.
yeah, my lawn is like, hey, I need some water.
It's
Like
just
that was a
like-
big one. And so then that one, like really, that was one of the first, it really like took off and people really gravitated towards it. So then from there, we were just like, who are these guys? Like who are these guys? And that's
Dude,
where
you just go, dude, it's Johnson. And I was like, you sure? And you were like, No question, bro. Johnson.
Because the more I was around it and the more I just kind of like observed, it was like it's always the guys who go by their last fucking name.
Yep.
Right?
There's always a
it's never Zach and Kyle.
Nah.
It's always Davis and Johannesburg. Like, you know, it's always that guy. Like, Bainey,
Andrews.
you know? And you're like, no, that's not. Yeah, it's a guy that's just strictly last name guy. Right. Andrews or
might
whatever.
not even have a first name. What's Johnson's first name, bro?
I don't even think we ever talked about it.
I don't ever want to talk about it.
That's the thing is we don't know because he just strictly is just Johnson. You know? And so then after that, it was just like, all right, well, what's the counterpart to that? And I was like, okay, well, if you don't have the dude who's the counterpart, if the first one isn't a E last name, then the second one obviously has to be.
Yeah.
And so we came up with Schmitty because it's like
everybody knows a Schmitty.
Yeah.
For no reason.
That's not his last name. His last name's Schmidt or Smith or whatever, but they just call him Schmitty.
Smith goes to Schmitty? What is that? There's no, you just add a C and an H?
Yeah.
I can't. But that's why it's so annoying and fun. Mm-hmm. But that first video that we did, what was just about like, you know, in the break room or whatever.
Yep.
We tried to make it so, you know, Joey would say something, I would say something back. And it was supposed to be like in our head, we'd have dialogue.
Yeah.
Like, God, this guy won't shut the hell up. And then I'd say something to Joey and Joey'd be like, this guy's a fucking moron. Like, that's how we were planning it. Mm-hmm. But the in your head dialogue, like, just
took too long.
Or it was just like, I don't know what we're doing here. And I kind of like chopped it up to get it ready. And I was like, bro, this is funny as hell without it. Yeah. I remember dying laughing just by mistake at like 4 a.m. editing that.
Yeah, because like the flow of it got messed up because we would had to have held it on us for too long to have the inner dialogue. And then a lot of people would have been
nerdy shit.
Yeah, then a lot of people would have been like, you know, wait, what? So he's no, you know, it just would have thrown people off. So we just went with the raw, and the raw worked out.
God damn, man.
And then we did a version of that like a few years later. Didn't do as well.
Elevator?
No, it was at my old apartment. It was where it was like what you're really thinking.
Oh,
and it was pretty similar to that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it
didn't do what we thought it would. But then the Johnson and Schmitty, like the puns, it just became like you said, like once we built those characters, it was like, all right, Johnson like was in a frat at IU, like, you know, he works this job and like he just lives straight up for happy hour and like seeing the fellas on Thursdays and then on the weekends and like is always trying to get a beer even if it's lunchtime at the office. Like wears an IU polo every day and khaki. Like we built out these characters of like this is who it is and this is why they're like this. And that's how Johnson and Schmitty came to be, man. So now when you see him on 4th of July or Christmas or
always trying to party,
shit.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was the when we were in lockdown or whatever, the coronavirus video.
Yeah.
When we that one started the puns because it was like, you know, it's a sad time right now. Yeah, it's
why is that? I can't remember either. Yeah, I think, dude, I think I might have it.
Have what?
Have myself another.
That kind of started the whole like raising up a beer.
Yeah,
and then it was like football season. I'll go for 2.
Right. And yeah, we always like, obviously, you know, that's what's funny is like a lot of people I think don't realize obviously they don't get the show, right? And so sometimes you're like, yes, we know that, but that's the point of this bit and these characters. And so like we always, at least for me, I like, I think there was a conversation at one point where they're like, but like, how would you introduce like the different beers, you know, if they're not there, you know? But, and then I think we were just kind of like, it's honestly funnier if like they just pull them out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they just always
how
kind
did
of
he have that?
Right. Like if he has like 2 6-packs, right. And like didn't the scene before and now he's lifting up 2 6-packs, like that's fucking funny, you know?
Just so much booze, bro.
Right? And just like all that shit. I mean, I'm still waiting for like one of these beer companies to call us for a Super Bowl commercial.
No
that would
shit, man. We went strictly Bud Light one time.
Yeah, because we were like, maybe they'll notice. So that would be that's the end goal. I'd say if some people, ask me, they're like, what's the end goal? What's the
really
dream?
that.
It's like, if we can get a Johnson and Schmitty beer Super Bowl commercial.
Oh my God. Cause like we know it's not like, you know, those guys, everybody knows two guys that are like, oh my God, this guy.
Right. The guy that's always just like, here's trouble. Like that happens in real life. Like don't tell me it doesn't, because it fucking does.
Yeah. That's those guys. That's these guys.
It's these guys, the origin of these guys.
That's wild.
So that's a
dude.
good question, Brady. Yeah. Taking you back. All right. Anything else?
I think that's these guys.
I'm
bro.
sweating in here,
Me
man. It's
too,
hot
my
as
back.
fuck. All right. Remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. Let's keep pumping those numbers, growing the clubhouse, growing the pigsty.
Write a review.
Write a review. Yep.
Give us some stars.
Keep seeing those. Love those. Teamtheseguys@gmail.com. Send us an email. Obviously, we'll read them off and you be part of the show. And we'll have fun with it. We appreciate it. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Tickets for my shows coming up: Columbus, Ohio, August 2nd, Fort Wayne, Indiana, August 17th, Liberty Township, Cincinnati, August 22nd. Then there's more coming up, but those are just obviously here forefront. Those are available. OfficialJoeyMolinaro.com. Also in my bios in the description of this show. Ben, anything else?
No, just slap my ass and grease my nipples. These guys.
All right. See you guys. Bye. Longest week ever. You'll get through it. All right. Love you. Bye.